Hey guys, how's it going? Yeah. So, going to work, and I had a little rant that I want to rant about today. Traffic lights. I took some PLC programming in school. Traffic lights are just a bunch of logic, you know. If this, do this. If that, do that. Wait this, do that. After this, go here, go there, whatever. Okay? But apparently, whoever programs the traffic lights, I know it's some Alabama DOT, whatever. Whoever's the programmer for the traffic lights in Pelham, Alabama, has absolutely no idea what they're doing. It's time for the traffic lights to get smarter programming. Like, they have the basic stuff going on. You have sensors, okay, in the roads, where when a car pulls up, it knows that there's a car there. But when you pull up the first time, it's not going to know that the car's there until it goes and actually checks that point to see if the car's there. That's the problem with PLCs. PLCs are whatever you want to call it. They can only do stuff one at a time. They can't do multiple things at the same time. No matter how much it looks, they always got to do one thing, and then they got to go do this thing. So if you see like a traffic light, a turn signal turn, and the traffic light turning, the controller for the traffic light has to turn one of them first, and then it turns the other one on right afterwards. Because of this, it cannot have like a little subroutine that is constantly checking the sensors to see who's where and where's who and all that. If it could do that, then it would know exactly how many cars are in what spots. And yes, I understand that sometimes cars don't set out the triggers, or the triggers go bad, or whatever. Which that's when you put in first do all the ones you can see, then come back and have this pre-programmed, quick, simple, here, if you're here, go, if you're not, I'm gonna go, So I'm just saying this because the way they have these lights programmed on 119 going on a 65 in the morning, which I think, they used to have it to where at a certain time in the morning or a certain time at night, the lights would switch over to like basically yield signs and stop signs is basically what they would become, and they would flash. They've had this before, but they've stopped doing it. Because if you remember that one time, I was driving down the road and the traffic light before the other two was flashing yellow with a green thing or something. I don't know. So that's the problem that we have, is you pull up to this second to last traffic light and you always don't get it. If you ever are able to go through that traffic light, you've done a good job for the day. And then as soon as that traffic light changes, because the reason why you can't go through that traffic light is because it's switching all of the other traffic lights where there are no people. One of them was the on-ramp or off-ramp for the interstate. The other one's traffic coming the other way on 119. So it always switches those. Always. And it takes forever for it to switch back. So when it switches back, pretty much 10 times out of 10, the next traffic light is just now switching to the one that you can go straight through. Well, the problem with that is that they don't ever automatically switch the turn lane. Which is stupid, because they automatically switch the turn lane opposite of you, going the other direction, to go south on 65, but they don't ever switch the one automatically that goes north on 65. And so when you get up there, if there's not somebody already up there waiting in the turn lane, you will not get that light. You got to sit through that light all over again. So this morning I said, forget it, and I just ran the ride. I was like, forget it. I mean, it's not like I'm going straight through. I'm doing a turn, which that's a whole nother thing is, I understand 2 lanes, crossing 2 lanes, or 2 lanes of traffic. They make you wait on the red light, but still, it's stupid. Some intersections you can left turn yield on green, but on other intersections you have a light there that tells you when you can and can't go. It's stupid. So I went and ran it. So everybody else was sitting there like, what the crap is he doing? I was almost sure that somebody was going to follow me, but no one did. I was like, forget it. I'm not going to sit. I mean, it wouldn't be that bad, but if I had to sit through the light again, but it's like literally an 8-minute light. It takes forever to go through that light, because it sits at these the off ramps, and the, the on ramp. Well, the on ramp doesn't have a light, but it sits at that off ramp forever. And there's nobody there. It sits there for a good 5 minutes. And then it switches the other, and then it switches the turn lane. And it's annoying. I'm like, Pelham, get your act together, Go in there and I saw them, they put down those little, whatever they're called, the little counters where you roll over the black cord and it counts how many cars have gone through, and they're basically getting a good feel of the traffic. Except the only traffic they ever looked at was the rush hour traffic, like at 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. They never actually looked at whatever it is in the morning. Never. So it's like, you guys just need to get your act together and reprogram these lights. And I think it's funny, I saw a comic one time about, I think it was on, whatever that's called, I can't remember the letters, XKC, whatever, the one with the stick people, and it was like some lady was sitting there, she's like, these stupid lights are taking so long, and then the next thing is like the programmer for the lights is like jumping through the windshield, and it's like, you listen here, I gotta program all these lights, blah 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 blah, to talk to each other, blah 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 blah, and they still don't work. That's what I thought was funny. Yes, at some point in time it becomes complex logic, but not with those. I could draw you up a flow chart right now that would work 50 times better than those lights are programmed to work. I could. It's not that difficult. It really isn't. The way, you have a trigger. Instead of it waiting a certain amount of time to go look at the turn lanes or look at whoever's sitting there on the sensors, you have a trigger. So when someone pulls up, the actual act of them going up to the light triggers the PLC to look at it. Not just You know, and then that's the problem with PLCs, is that you can't do that. You have to have multiple PLCs, which you can actually. You can make PLCs, you know, sub-routines, but it requires more PLCs than what you would probably want to use. Because you'd have to use one PLC as the subroutine where all it does is just sits there and constantly looks at the sensors. And then as soon as it sees one, it goes bloop and throws it out and says, sensors up, and then it sees another one, and, you know, it could work. I'm just saying. So, yeah. That's the rant. Make for a long vlog, since my one yesterday was pretty short. And all that junk. So yeah. Fix your lights, Pelham, or I will keep running your lights. I will. So, yeah. Bye. Here at the Pilot, getting me some gas. Because, yeah, I gotta get gas. Kind of expensive. So, yeah. Okay. Hello, boys and girls, children of all ages. Going home with another McJury is a lot day today. Yeah. Been raining all day. Missed it a lot. And, yeah. Oh God. Yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on. And I got up in the building and in the like roof of a building inside, and like the buildings around the depot are really nasty. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that because it's an industrial complex. It's like 50 years old, and most of the time these buildings are like 50 years old, like complete, like dust and everything. So I probably got in some stuff I probably shouldn't have even got into, because like I still got stuff. It's gross. But, got some stuff fixed, so I guess it's good, right? So, yeah. It's always good to get things fixed, so they're not broken. But, of course, like everything else, the more things you fix, the more things you find that are wrong. Or broke, one or the other. Either way. So yeah, but we're getting down. There's a list. I got a list of about something, whatever. I'm getting down that list. So that's good. It's good. Sorry. Yeah. I'm gonna go home and work on the DVDs, because I gotta burn them all now. Now that I got them all like outputted and all that junk, now I gotta burn them all to DVDs. So that should be easy. Like whatever, it's easy to. If you're wondering, I brought two Monster Energy drinks, and I've almost drank this one. So that's probably why I'm a little crazy right now. But I guess it's better to be crazy than to be lazy. Get it? Because I'm normally sleepy right now and about to die. Oh gosh. And I normally die when I go home. Then I come back to life when I get home and do do it all over again. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Oh, hey guys, how's it going? Yeah, so, oh, what's this? Oh, yeah, I decided I would try the steering wheel cam again. I know how annoying it is and nauseous it makes everybody feel, especially when I change lanes, because it goes, it goes with you. But, yeah, so, still driving home. That's what's going on right now. Still on heading home. So, yeah. Still raining too. Just thought I would give you guys an update. Oh, and apparently I found out that, they're gonna like close down the Civic Center or something or impel them. Alabama, by the way, which means absolutely nothing to some people out there because they're just watching the vlogs. So, yeah, they're trying to do a petition or something and not get them to do it. I don't know. But, yeah. So, that's basically what's going on right now. And, glad we had this, conversation. Oh, sorry, I'm just stretching. Well, how are you driving and vlogging and scratching your eyes with both hands at the same time, Jacob? Oh, yeah, that's right. Steering wheel cam. Whoa. So, yeah. Good stuff. Whatever. Okay. So, yeah. Now I'm home. Showered. Changed. Everything. And, I'm burning, these video files. But not to DVDs because they play videos on the computer now in the Windows Media Player. Or VLC, whatever. And, so I'm burning them on CDs. CDs? I get it? Like, see these? Oh, that's funny. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing. Substantially quicker. Like, super quick. Super quick, man. That's super fly. So. Look, he's happy. He's happy. Kind of crazy happy. I'm gonna eat you. I'm happy. Happy. Yeah. Then I'm gonna go over to the annex and give these to, John Jones. John Jones. That just occurred to me that Nick Jones and Don Jones have the same last name. No relation, I don't think. But I thought that was interesting in my brain, my Brainellobes. So, yeah. Oh, sorry. Okay. Come follow me to the annex of First Baptist Church of Pelham. Sup, guys? Just making something. A little something. Yeah. So, yeah. So basically that's what I'm making, is something. What? No, I'm actually, drawing up this flip video camera because I'm going to be making something that goes on it. And I need a good base to work with. So that's what I'm doing. So I figure I'll show you guys real quick what I did so far on the flip camera. My Flip Ultra HD mock-up in 3D. I haven't got it completed yet, but I got the general structure there. So this is it. I even got like as intricate as like the power button and little holes here and there, little lens. Really, I'm just doing stuff just to see where everything's at. So like, I know where the speakers are and the microphone and stuff. I know where the power button is. I'm probably going to go ahead and put that in here. If you come over here, I got the little toggle switch thing with the little flip up USB thing when you pull it down. But I don't have anything back here yet. It's still blank. And of course I don't have anything down here yet. That's still blank. But it's coming along. It's not that difficult. I'm just taking my time, making it right, so that it comes out perfect. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's what's happening. So I guess until next time, I'm Jacob Roberts, and this has been another episode of Freaking Huge Life. Peace.